How's it going, guys? Today I want to talk a little bit about the updates that are coming in the form of a new map, a new game mode variation, and a new game mode. As a part of the Tides of War Chapter 3 Trial by Fire, this month we're going to be getting a new map called Mercury. On the EA website, they say this about the new Mercury map. Quote, take on a massive aerial invasion along the beautiful Cretan coast. The British are desperate to cling to the island, and though the German Navy cannot break through, the Luftwaffe owns the skies while the struggle below rages. End quote. The Mercury map is based off the Battle of Crete, otherwise known as Operation Mercury. The struggle was a 13-day fight for the Greek island of Crete. It began May 20th, 1941, when the German paratroopers, known as Fallschirmjäger, landed on the island en masse. This was the first time paratroopers were the main force used for an invasion in military history. The island was defended by Greek and other Allied forces. Intense fighting began and led to the fall of the Malimi airfield in western Crete. Once the airfield had fallen, the Germans were able to land reinforcements, which eventually led to the fall of the island as a whole. Of roughly 32,000 British personnel on the island, about 18,600 men were evacuated before the fall. Roughly 12,000 British, Dominion, and Greek soldiers were left on Crete when the island came under German control on June 1st. During the battle, Allied forces lost an estimated 23,000 soldiers, while Germany suffered approximately 5,900 casualties. So, how can we expect this map to look? Well, Crete Island is characterized by mountains, valleys, natural bridges, gorges, and other features such as beaches. I anticipate players can expect decent amounts of mountain fighting, although given Battlefield's large-scale warfare on massive maps, I'd say we'll probably see several different terrain features in different areas of the map. Maybe in grand operations, for example, defenders could start in fortified positions along the beaches, anticipating a naval invasion, and have to fight off the Germans in fortified positions along the coast. Then the next day could play as the defense of Malimi airfield. Then the third day could be a fight between the now massive German force and the remaining Allied soldiers that couldn't evacuate the island. I think it will be a pretty cool map that DICE has a lot of options with, and if they do it right, might be one of the better maps in the game. Also, as a part of Tides of War Chapter 3 Trial by Fire, EA has stated that they will be releasing Fortress, a single sector experience based on the mode Breakthrough, this month. According to EA, quote, heavily fortified locations must be defended from attackers attempting to conquer it piece by piece. End quote. Now, I'm not entirely sure what's going to make this game mode variation stand out from the rest, but I imagine it's going to be heavily focused on vehicle gameplay. Judging from EA calling the variation, quote, Seas Warfare, heavily fortified locations, and the picture advertising the new variation being a photo of two tanks, I'd say this mode will play out along the lines of Armored Kill from Battlefield 3. And lastly, coming in June, EA has announced an entirely new game mode. They called this new mode Outpost. On their website, the only thing they have to say about the new mode is this, quote, in Outpost, you'll secure and build objectives to ensure your team assembles enough soldiers to endure through the fight. End quote. So again, I'm not sure what that can mean or how the game mode will play. What came to my mind when I read that was some sort of system where either soldiers are not allowed to spawn into game until their team builds these objectives, which I think would be a pretty terrible idea, or maybe something along the lines of teams being rewarded more tickets during the match if they build these objectives, as well as capturing and defending other objectives, sort of like Conquest but with a twist. I'm really not too sure. If you guys have any thoughts on what this game mode might be, feel free to leave it in the comments. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video or learned anything new, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Peace!